In this video, we are installing Ubuntu Linux version 24, which is the latest version. Then go to the web browser, any kind of browser, then search VirtualBox. After that, click on Oracle VM VirtualBox and click download VirtualBox 7.0. As you can see here, there's a different kind of platform, but in my case, I'm using Windows, so I click Windows host and save it to your files.
After we download the Oracle VirtualBox, let us open it and it will pop up the setup wizard. We just click next, then it will allow us to change the way some features will be installed, but we would leave them be and just click next and next.
Go back again at your web browser. At the search bar, search Ubuntu Desktop Download. Once you search it, click Download Ubuntu Desktop. Then click Download 24.04. Here, you need to wait because the file is already downloading.
After the installation of the application is done, let us start. Here we are at the Oracle VirtualBox. We go ahead and click New. Now we will put a name for our operating system. Choose a folder where we want to save this virtual machine. Mine is at backupd. Then choose the ISO image. This is where we put the ISO file we downloaded earlier from the Ubuntu website, namely the Ubuntu desktop. It will automatically detect that we have a version of Ubuntu 64, the type is Linux operating system, and we would just click next. Here we put a username we want to use along with the password. Then just leave host name by default as it is and click next. Here we are going to allocate the base memory RAM. We can further allocate to 4 GB of RAM because Ubuntu uses around 2 GB of RAM, but if you run additional programs like a browser, text editor, or software tools, 4 GB allows for a better performance without lagging, leaving enough for your host system to run smoothly. In setting up the CPU or the processor, also choose the cores of the CPU you want. Ubuntu will perform well with 2 cores. Using cores allows the virtual machine to multitask efficiently. The number we put on this one depends on the number of CPUs. I currently have 8 cores. Let us try not to go any further on this one because this will stress the PC. So the given maximum I can put is around 3 cores. Then click next. On the virtual hard disk is where we allocate our storage. The recommended virtual disk size is set to 30 GB for the reason that Ubuntu requires around 25 GB of disk space for installation and additional system updates. With 30 GB, you'll have additional space for installing software, storing files, or even downloading updates. You can expand the disk size later if needed, thanks to the dynamic allocation. Click next and finish. Now it is going to power up and start this virtual machine into the computer. We click try or install Ubuntu.
Here we have choose your language. Click on the language you want to use. Then next is we have accessibility features like seeing, hearing, typing, which you can edit. Here you can choose your keyboard layout. And for the connection of the internet, use wired connection. Then we'll check install Ubuntu. Then we'll check interactive installation. Then next, we'll choose default. Because in extended selection, you can install different apps or you can leave just the basic utilities. Next is, make sure to check install third-party software for Wi-Fi hardware. Next is, we'll choose erase disk and install Ubuntu. And don't worry, this is not going to erase your computer, but is going to erase the disk of VirtualBox. Then next, put your name and choose a password, and confirm password and click next and next. Now, we just go ahead and click install, and it's going to start the installation, copy files, and install everything we need. Now that the installation is finished, we can click on Restart Now. After restarting the operating system, will open and you can click on your name, write the password we put earlier. Then now, we have successfully installed Ubuntu in our computer virtual machine using VirtualBox. And it works perfectly. It's incredibly fast and you can open anything just like you would on a regular Ubuntu system.